This is the LTC Media Network. And this is Steve Sporty Balls. Thank you, Mandy Summers. And we always have to thank her because if it wasn't for her naming the show, we wouldn't have found our flow. I'm Harry Von Stuttgart. We're coming to you, as always, from the Fred McLeod Sports Desk at the lovely and putridly looking. Well, actually, we haven't cleaned up the area here recently. This is, of course, the kind and considerable Tom O'Neill Memorial Studios here in Jackson. And as always, Steve Sporty Balls is presented by the L2C Media Network. And we do have weather from WLNS Storm Tracker 6, our official, unofficial station. This should be fun. And now we've wasted time. The show is over. No, actually, here's Steve. Yeah. Oobly. Did I just Uber? Nope. I'm okay. Okay on this set. Yep. How about that's it? Yep. Everything okay? Good. Hi there. Hi, everybody. Can we turn down the fan, please? In fact, we might as well turn it off. Hello. How you doing, everybody? It is great to see you. Great. And in a moment, we will have the teleprompter on so I can actually read. This is going to be one of those shows you may like to remember someday. Or maybe not. Anyway, am I being heard a discouraging word? I got to check something. I know we're running a little late, but hey, have you ever thought, have you ever known us to, in fact, even start? There we go. Boink. Boink. All right. Okay, there we go. There we are. Hi, how are you? It's going to be one of those days. Again, I can tell just by the way I'm looking. We didn't promote the show good, didn't we? No. Anyway, I feel like Toronto. The Maple Leafs. Why are you doing that? There you go. Let's do this. Boom. There we go. Yeah, we're on the air. Hey, for the first time ever, we're on the air correctly. The past few shows we've had to reboot and redo, but glad we're here and glad you're here too. Hey, can we is there? There we go. There now we got it. Okay. Wow. I need another haircut. Either that or a better hairstylist. Anyway, we got a lot to do here, so. And it is Mental Health Awareness Month. And enjoying the broadcast that we bring you here on this crazy piece of we like to call the tubus of ubis enchilada. Do-a-diddy, boom. Okay. Anyway, let's get on with this by saying, as always, our scoreboard is presented by the fun folks at Caesars Sportsbook and Casino. And I think we were muted for about a few seconds. So, Harry, they didn't get your intro, but I can do that. Thanks, Steve. All right. Hi, Steve Baxley, the Baxman here. This is Steve Sporty Balls from the Fred McLeod Sports Desk here at the lovely Tom O'Neill Memorial Studios in Jackson. How long we're going to be here, I got no idea, but we're going to be here. A lot of things are happening. We're also going to give you not only the best scores, but the best sports headlines. And we got a lot of them. Oh, boy. So without further ado, let's get started. We got some baseball scores. We've already done I forgot to do the line, didn't I? Yes. Okay, here's the line. We're presented by the folks at the very nice folks, I might add, Caesars Sportsbook and Casino, where we are Caesars, but even Caesars know their limits. And if you're sort of wondering if you've passed your limit, give my good friends a call. They are from the National Problem Gambling Helpline, 1-800-522-4700, 1-800-522-4700. They will help you out because they care. They care because they're people too. Anyway, now that we've done that, let's do this. We got how many games? We've only got 3 games that are continuing. So let's update you on those, shall we? Top of the 9th inning. This one may be going final soon, even before we're off the air. Mets lead the Mariners 5-4. Top of the 7th, the Angels have had Oakland's number. That's right. The Angels lead the Athletics 9-1. And in the bottom of the 6th, it is the Phillies of Philadelphia taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And as I said, in the bottom of the 6th, it is Phillies 8, Dodgers 3. And by the way, we do have an update. They're now into the bottom of the 7th inning. It is Angels 9, Athletics 1. Ooh. Let's go to some finals, shall we? St. Louis Cardinals blanked the San Francisco Giants 4-0, 4-9-0 for the Cards. 4-9-0 for the Cards. 0-8-0 for the, what in the heck is going on here? Forgive me for a few moments. I know I got to clean this place up. Anyway, why am I close up? I should not be close up, but oh well. Here we go. Giants Cardinals. Hudson, your winner for the Cardinals. He's 3-2. Eunice is loser for the Giants. He's 1-1. Braves beat the Padres 6-5, 6-9-2 for the Braves, 5-4-0 for the Padres. Jansen, the winner for the Braves. He's 2-0. Wilson gets the loss. He's 3-1. Ooh, yes, indeed. Okay. By the way, that Angels score, that was for game number 2 of their double dip. In game 1, the Athletics beat the Angels 4-3, 4-5-1 for the Athletics, 3-8-0 for the Angels. Trevino gets the win. He's 1-2 for the A's. Iglesias is 1-1 for the Angels with the loss. Detroit Tigers again did a little tap dance on the Baltimore Orioles. 3-0 final score, 3-7-2 for the Tigers, 0-4-1 for the Orioles. Peralta for the Tigers gets his first win. He's 1-0. Zimmerman suffers another loss for the Orioles. He's 2-2, and Soto gets his 5th save of la saison. Next case. Marlins beat the Brewers 9-3, 9-11-0 for the Marlins, 3-8-2 for the Brews. Rogers gets the big win. He's 2-4 for the Marlins. Lauer gets a loss. He's 3-1. 3-1, yes indeed. Blue Jays beat the Tampa Rays by a score of 5-1, 5-7-0 for the Jays, 1-6-2 for the Rays. Hey, stop by and say, hey, was in a car accident on Thursday. I'm okay. My Mini is totaled. Well, Christine, I'm glad to see you're up and around and you're doing okay. It's a sad day. It's a sadness for your Mini. They're pretty good cars, but sorry to hear about your Mini. I hope you get a replacement soon. But I'm glad you're all right. And no, you were not injured, I hope, because want to see you around for a long, long time. And I think so does Saint. Anyway, glad you're here for a little while. I'm glad you're around. Glad you're okay. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, 570 for Jays, 162 for Rays. Mesa gets the win for the Blue Jays. He's 2-0. Thompson gets the loss for the Rays. He's 1-2. Pirates beat the Reds 3-1. 3-5-0 for the Pirates. 1-4-0 for the Reds. Thompson, the winner for the Pirates. He's 2-3. Castillo gets the loss for the Reds. He's 0-1. And Bednar gets his sixth save for the Pirates. Boston Red Sox manhandled the Texas Rangers 11-3, 11-14-2 for the Sox, 3-7-1 for the Rangers. Hill with the win for the Red Sox. He's 1-1. Otto got blocked and lost for the Rangers. He's 1-1. Nationals finally had enough of the Astros, and they whipped their sorry behinds by a score of 13-6, 13-14-1 for the Nats, 6-12-0 for the Stros. Rogers gets the win for the Nats. He's 2-2. And Javier gets a loss for the Astros. He's 2-1. It took 10 innings, but the Guardians got something right. They beat Twins 3-2, 3-7-0 for the Guards, 2-10-0 for the Twins. Sandlin, I love saying it that way. Sandlin gets the big win for the Guards. He's 3-1. Cotton wasn't picked good for the Twins. He's 0-1. And Class gets his seventh save for the Guardians. White Sox beat the Stankies by a score of 3-2, 3-11-0 for the Sox, 2-9-0 for the Stankies. Hendricks, the winner. He's 1-2 for the Sox. Chapman, the loser. He's 0-1. Chicago Cubs, they beat the Arizona Diamondbacks 4-2, 4-4-2 for the Cubs, 2-8-0 for the Diamondbacks. Givens got the win for the Cubs. He's 3-0. Melancon gets his fifth loss without a victory. And Wick for the Cubs gets his third save. All right. Colorado Rockies beat the Kansas City Royals by a score of 10-4, 10-10-0 for the Rocks. 4-5-0 for the Royals. Marquez gets the win. He's 1-3. Hernandez gets the loss. He's 0-3. And guess what, folks? We got one more baseball segment. That's right. Because where there are major leagues, there are also minor leagues. Not when the other car was an SUV. Oy! Holy cats! But again, I'm glad you are all right. I'm glad you're still with us. Because without you, we are but voices in the wind. But I'm glad you're okay, Christine. Anyway, to continue. We got a triple. Let's. Boy, this comes at a bad choice, but we must do it anyway. It's time now to check the minor league baseball games. And we start first with AAA. One game still going on, bottom of the fifth. Salt Lake over Las Vegas, 8-1. Let's go for some final scores quickly. Rochester beat Worcester by a score of 9-5. What a way to make a living. What do you think about the Titans trade and getting Malik Willis? That was a shocker, but I think it is going to help. It's going to help the Titans a whole lot. We are, but believe it or not, June, July, August, we're about 2 months away from the preseason, which starts tradition Augusto. So there you go. I think it's going to be a good trade. Titans need to get some action, and they're going to get some. This guy is good. I guarantee you that. Okay, let's get some final scores. Rochester over Worcester, 9-5, 9-14-1 for Rochester, 5-11-0 for Worcester, or Worcester. There you go. Scranton Wilkes-Barre beat Syracuse 4-1, 4-8-1 for Scranton, 1-3-1 for the Qs. Memphis over Norfolk, 7-2, 7-13-2 for Memphis, 2-5-2 for Norfolk. Nashville over Jacksonville, 8-5, 8-8-2 for Nashville, 5-6-1 for Jacksonville. Durham over Gwinnett, 6-0, 6-8-1 for Durham, 0-2-0 for Gwinnett. Charlotte over Indianapolis, 12-2, 12-17-1 for Charlotte, 2-2-1 for Indianapolis. Oklahoma City over Round Rock, 5-1, 5-10-0 for Oklahoma City, 1-6-1 for Round Rock. Final in 7 innings. Why it took 7, I have no idea. Maybe because of the Thunder Boomers. So final in 7 innings due to rain, due to a storm, due to hell freezing over. Louisville beat Toledo 7-1, 7-8-0 for Louisville, 1-2-1 for Toledo. Omaha over Iowa 2-0, 2-4-0 for Omaha, 0-4-1 for Iowa. Reno over Tacoma, 9-3, 9-13-2 for Reno, 3-6-2 for Tacoma. Sugarland over Albuquerque, 12-2, 12-14-1 for Sugarland, 2-6-2 for Albuquerque. El Paso over Sacramento, 9-6, 9-10-1 for El Paso, 6-10-0 for Sacramento. Buffalo, Lehigh Valley, St. Paul, Columbus, they were all rained out. Okay, we go from AAA to AA, and then we're going to talk some football and make some sense out of all this madness. But I approve of the trade. I think it's going to work wonders for the Titans. They sort of, I'm just going to say this, but before we go back any further, I'm just going to say this. The Titans sort of blew it in the draft. They got some good players, but nothing of relevance, if you want to know the truth. The Titans overall, the Titans did okay, but I think this is what they needed. Malik Willis is going to help the Titans badly, and I think I'd say give him about maybe 5-6 weeks. He is going to become quite a stud for the Titans. Because you guys, I'm going to say it, you guys, you were in there. But this, I think you got some good pieces, and the addition of Malik is going to work wonders. There you go. There you go. There you go, folks. In a nice way, I bless the trade. We're going to find out how good these teams are, especially the Lions. They got some good beef, I'll tell you. But watch the Titans. This season might surprise you, and we're going to have a little fun. I think this is a season you're going to be watching both the Titans, the Lions, and another team. Well, let's put it this way. You're going to see the Rams, Titans, Lions, and I'm going to say the Browns improve. Because Rams right now, they are now the hunted. They have something the rest of the NFL wants, and that's that Super Bowl. That's that Lombardi trophy. But we'll just see how good the Rams are at defending the title. Good luck. You're going to need it. Yeah. And Malik used to be with the Detroit Lions, so you're welcome. Boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you, rookie quarterback working with old Tannenhill. You got. I'm going to say this once again. You guys got something good. Malik Willis is going to make the Titans better. Mark my words. Just gonna say it. Watch out, Tennessee. Your Titans maybe going back to the playoffs. They may not be in the realm of a Super Bowl team, but you never know. They got the right pieces. They just got to remain healthy and watch out. Some of these teams are going to be a bit tricky. But here's hoping, Christine, your Tennessee Titans can traverse the playoff fandango, as they say. All right. Let's key in the discussion here. Why am I being shown half a commercial? Okay, Somerset beat Altoona 8-7, 8-12-1 for Somerset. Oh, that's yes, that's nice to know. Why then, Eric? Okay, try that again. Altoona 8-7, 8-12-1 for Somerset, 7-10-0 for Altoona. Richmond over Harrisburg, 7-4, 7-6-1 for Richmond, 4-10-0 for Harrisburg. Portland over Hartford. Sis boom ba 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 dee ba doo ba doo ba doo. 5-4 Portland over Hartford, 5-6-0 for Portland, 4-9-1 for Hartford. Binghamton over New Hampshire, 9-4, 9-12-0 for Binghamton. New Hampshire, 4-8-2. Ooh. There you go. Amarillo over Springfield, 5-3, 5-6-0 for Amarillo, 3-7-1 for Springfield. Wichita over Northwest Arkansas, 7-6, 7-10-2 for Wichita, 6-11-1 for Arkansas. Rocket City, Pensacola over Rocket City. Sorry, you suck as a team. 2-1 final score. Pensacola 2-4-0. Rocket City 1-6-1. Tennessee over Montgomery 7-3, 7-9-1 for Tennessee, 3-9-2 for Montgomery. Chattanooga over Mississippi 7-3, 7-13-2 for Chattanooga, 3-6-1 for Mississippi. Biloxi over Birmingham 13-3, 13-17-0 for Biloxi, 3-8-0 for Birmingham. Midland over Corpus Christi 9-6, 9-11-3 for Midland, 6-13-0 for Corpus Christi. Tulsa over Frisco 11-1, 11-12-2 for Tulsa, 1-4-0 for Frisco. Regular Arkansas over San Antonio 6-2, 6-8-1 for Arkansas, 2-6-1 for San Antonio. Bowie and Reading, Erie and Akron, they were all postponed. And let's now go from AA to High A. That's right, time to go High A. So let's go to it. Got some games still going on, so let's speak. Shall we? Yes, we shall. Right now, in the bottom of the sixth inning, it's Hillsborough over Spokane, 2-1. Mid-fourth, it is Vancouver over Eugene, 1-0 or 1-0. Hey, final scores: South Bend over Fort Wayne, 11-7, 11-13-1 for South Bend, 7-10-1 for Fort Wayne. Hickory over Greensboro, 7-5, 7-12-0 Hickory, 5-12-1 Greensboro. Rome over Winston-Salem. Let's try that again. Rome over Winston-Salem, 7-1, 7-15-0 for Rome, 1-6-1 for Winston-Salem, Williamsburg. Hey. 11 innings, Aberdeen over Hudson Valley, 7-3, 7-8-0 for Aberdeen, 3-3-0 for Hudson Valley. Greenville over Asheville, 11-10, 11-11-0 for Greenville, 10-19-0 for Asheville. In 10 innings, Beloit over West Michigan, 4-7-1 for Beloit, 2-6-2 for West Michigan. Great Lakes over Lake County, 8-2, 8-10-0 for Great Lakes, 2-7-1 for Lake County. Lansing gave Dayton a reason to be scared. They beat them 8-7, 8-10-2 for Lansing, 7-11-0 for Dayton. Wisconsin over the Quad Cities, 8-7, 8-8-0 for Wisconsin, 7-9-0 for Quad. Cedar Rapids over Peoria, 7-1, 7-9-2 for Cedar Rapids, 1-5-2 for Peoria. Bowling Green over Jersey Shore, 6-3, 6-9-0 Bowling Green, 3-6-1 Jersey Shore. Hillsboro over Spokane, 4-0, 4-4-1 for Hillsboro, 0-2-2 for Spokane. In 8 innings, Eugene over Vancouver, which means that Eugene and Vancouver, this was game 1 of a 20-night doubleheader. Eugene over Vancouver, 1-0 in 8 innings, 1-0, 1-6-0 for Eugene, 0-4-0 for Vancouver. Tri-City over Everett, 4-0, 4-8-1. Tri-City, 0-5-1 for Everett. This game suspended, obviously, for rain in the third, so when they get completed, it'll start at the top of the third tomorrow. Wilmington's got the lead 2-1 over Brooklyn, and the second game was also rained out of Wilmington and Brooklyn, so another double dip, another day. It's going to be fun. All right, let's get to our final report before we hit the fun-loving thing we like to call hockey. Here we go. Bottom of the 9th inning. Visalia leads Fresno by a score of 7-5. We're going to call that game it's the bottom of the 8th. Visalia over Fresno, 7-5. We might as well just call this one over 7-5. Will probably be the final score unless Fresno can prove me wrong, but I have a feeling they're not. So right now, bottom of the 8th, it's 7-5 Visalia over Fresno. Final scores, Jupiter over Bradenton, 3-1, 3-6-0 for Jupiter, 1-4-1 for Bradenton. That was game 2. Game 1, Jupiter over Bradenton, 4-3, 4-7-0 for Jupiter, 3-5-1 for Bradenton. Fort Myers over Palm Beach, 10-4, 10-12-2 for Fort Myers, 4-5-1 for Palm Beach. Lynchburg over Down East, 4-2, 4-6-1 for Lynchburg, 2-3-0 for Down East. Fayetteville over Carolina, 8-6, 8-5-0 for Fayetteville, 6-7-3 for Carolina. Myrtle Beach over Charleston, Charleston, made in Carolina, yeah. Myrtle Beach beat Charleston 4-2, 4-7-1 for Myrtle Beach. Didn't somebody date Myrtle Beach? I think Kanye West. I don't know. 4-7-1 for Myrtle Beach, 2-5-2 for Charleston. Fredericksburg over Kannapolis, 7-5, 7-8-1 for Fredericksburg, 5-10-0 for Kannapolis. Columbia over Augusta, 5-3, 5-7-1 for Columbia, 3-7-3 for Augusta. St. Lucie over Lakeland, 4-1, 4-8-1 for St. Lucie, 1-5-2 for Lakeland. Dunedin over Tampa, 1-0, 1-7-0 for Dunedin, 0-2-0 for Tampa. Clearwater beat Daytona 9-5, 9-9-1 for Clearwater, 5-3-1 for Daytona. What a way to make a living. In 11 innings, Salem defeated Delmarva. Boom, boom. 5-4, 5-8-0 for Salem, 4-5-0 for Delmarva. Hey, Matt Ednetti, how you doing, pal? San Jose over Lake Elsinore, 8-7, 8-8-1 for San Jose, 7-8-0 for Lake Elsinore. Inland Empire over Modesto, 7-3, 7-9-0 for the Inland, 3-9-3 for Modesto. Hey, that's cool. Stockton over Rancho Cucamonga, 6-4, 664 for Stockton, 412 and 4 for Rancho Cucamonga, and that is it. We have done our baseball segment. Huzzah! Now we go from the baseball to a night of sevens. That's right. We go straight to the NHL, the Stanley Cup. As soon as I straighten up, we had a trio of game sevens. Yes, a trio. And let's give you, or actually, we had a couple of game sevens and a game six. So here we go. Well, no, they're all sevens. Thank you. Okay, we've had a trio. As I said, we're having a trio of game sevens. So let's get to it. Let me hear that theme, boys. There you go, a little hockey night in Canada. Remember, this is the musical instrument of love, folks. Don't believe me? No, I better not say the joke. I'll save that for another time. Well, the Maple Leafs did it again. And boy, is that pissing off Rogers Media. How many years more do they have on their contract with the National Hockey League? About 4? Well, the defending two-time Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning have done the impossible. Are you ready for a new dynasty? Okay, there you go. Thank you. Tampa Bay Lightning, they eliminated the Maple Leafs from further contention in the Stanley Cup. They won 2-1, and it was scored so good they didn't put it in the 3 stars. So we don't know what's going on. And I forgot that we were supposed to also bring you. I should have done. Boy, I screwed up. But fear not, what I screw up, I can reverse. We are still in the early stages of the regulation, otherwise known as the third period, 16:58 still to go, and the Edmonton Oilers are leading the Los Angeles Kings 1-0. This series is tied at 3 apiece. And the Carolina Hurricanes, they beat the Boston Bruins 3-2 to take that series 4-3. So the Maple Leafs and Bruins are out, which means for our Canadian friends, I do believe we only got now 2 Canadian teams remaining in the Stanley Cup. 2 Canadian teams. That's going to be fun. All right, let's rock it. It was a hurricane sweep in the 3 stars. Domi for Carolina, 2 goals, 1 assist. Ranta for Carolina, 27 saves. And Teravanian for Carolina, 1 goal, 1 assist. So there you go. It's a nice, smooth one, eh? All right. Let's take you now to the NBA and the WNBA. We had 2 games going up and going through. Well, actually, we didn't have anything tonight. Tomorrow is when things will be racking up. You got the Bucks and Celtics in a game 7, 3:30 p.m. Bucks, of course, the defending NBA champions. And in a must-win situation, you got the Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns, and that'll be at 8 p.m. on TNT. Bucks Celtics 3:30 on ESPN on ABC. So there you go. All righty. We are now. We got to do. No, we're not done yet, kiddies. No, we're not done yet. Where are you? Boom. There we go. Now we're doing something right. We are? Yes, we are. Now, do we have any scores for the WNBA? Well, we're going to find out. Not DD Dadu. There you go. Scores from the WNBA. That's the Women's National Basketball Association. That's women's play. And let's see. This is the. There we go. All right. We got you now. Here we go. Phoenix over Seattle, 69-64. Connecticut over Las Vegas. Yep, Connecticut over Las Vegas by a score, or is that the LA Sparks? I think it's the LA Sparks. You sure? Yep, it is. Thank you. I thought it was Vegas. It's LAS on the board here. No. Oh, it's the Los Angeles Sparks. The Connecticut Sun over the Los Angeles Sparks, 77-60. Chicago over Minnesota, 82-78. There you go. And 2 games tomorrow. That'll be, and we have to do these as well. So here we go. 2:00 game is Dallas versus the New York Liberty. That game on the Yes app and on Bally Sports Southwest Extra. And at 3:00, the WNBA will have Atlanta versus Indiana. That game will be on Amazon and Indiana Fever Stream and Bally Sports Southeast. So there you go. Yep, there you go. We got 2 good games for you of the WNBA. That'll be on Sunday. So we are now officially done with hockey, baseball, basketball. And that means we got headlines. So let's give you some headlines, shall we? Okay, and let's go forth with the headlines. And I got to play it. Yeah, that's the People's Court. A lawsuit. Thank you. As if things weren't already bad enough, the Giants and the Jets, one unwanted element of a decade-long malaise for both the New York Giants and New York Jets is a nagging criticism that the 2 Big Apple franchises actually play across the state line at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. That has influenced an unwanted legal distraction to both teams, as a pair of fans are persisting in legal action over football territorial matters. According to our friends at the New York Post, a pair of New York area fans have amended their $6 billion. That's right, $6 billion lawsuit against the Giants and Jets, alleging that they must drop New York from their names, given that they both play in New Jersey. The original lawsuit was filed in January, had demanded both teams be returned to New York State proper by 2025, but that's been revised. In the lawsuit, which seeks $2 billion in monetary damages and $4 billion in punitive damages, claiming false advertising and deceptive practices, one plaintiff, described as an avid football fan, claimed that he was shocked to learn that the Giants played and operated in East Rutherford, New Jersey, when he bought tickets. The case action lawsuit seeks to represent anyone who has attended games at MetLife Stadium since 2016. Neither the Giants, Jets, nor the NFL have taken kindly to the lawsuit. In April, all parties filed papers to have the lawsuit dismissed, insisting that the use of New York in the team names is not misleading at all. MetLife Stadium resides just 7 miles from Manhattan, separated by the Hudson River, and is well within the 75-mile radius covering the team's NFL territory rights. These claims here, they're calculated to score points in the headlines, not in the courtroom, read a statement by lawyers representing the parties involved. After playing at Yankee Stadium during their glory years in the 50s and early 60s, the Giants moved to East Rutherford in 76 to the newly constructed Meadowlands Arena, or Giants Stadium if you prefer. The Jets became tenants of Giants Stadium in 84, and the two teams have shared MetLife Stadium since 2010. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. All right, let's pop in some more fun, shall we? Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Well, yeah, all right, let's get rid of that. Mike D'Antoni is in a strong position to land the Charlotte Hornets head coaching job, according to Mark Stein. D'Antoni, the 71-year-old innovator behind the 7 seconds or less offense, the Knicks, the Lakers, and the Rockets. The Hornets would be number 6. D'Antoni led both to Western Conference Finals, but has never reached the NBA Finals. Now, D'Antoni would be replacing a coach in James Borrego, with whom he shares many similarities. Borrego, like D'Antoni, prefers smaller lineups and emphasizes offense. Borrego's defensive issues were part of what cost him his job with the Hornets, but D'Antoni comes with a number of other positives that seemingly appeal to them. The Hornets are reportedly looking for a veteran coach that can connect with star guard LaMelo Ball. D'Antoni certainly fits the bill. He turned Steve Nash and James Harden into MVPs, and the Hornets surely hope he can do the same with Ball. Hornets president of basketball operations, Mitch Kupchak, worked in the Lakers front office and hired D'Antoni, though Jim Buss was also heavily involved in that hire. Many of Charlotte's defensive issues boil down to its roster. The Hornets never found a strong defensive center to protect the rim. And as such, Borrego had to make the best of the smaller rosters he was given. If the Hornets, who have 2 first-round picks in June's draft, can get D'Antoni the center he needs, perhaps he can construct a passable defense to pair with a potentially lethal offense. Oh, that is going to be something to watch. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's move it along, shall we? There's nothing to see here. Let's move it along. Boom. All right, thank you. Let's see. Then we'll hit him up rawhide. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going, boys and girls. In the Premier League, actually in soccer, we do have soccer news. And here we are. They may be battered and bruised. Their energy levels depleted by a season in which they have played every possible game, and crucially, they may now perhaps without another key player. But still, the Liverpool machine rolls on. 2 trophies down, 2 more to go. As was the case 2 months ago at Wembley, it took 2 hours and a penalty shootout for them to get the better of an obdurate Chelsea side, doomed to make history in the FA Cup's 150th year as the first to lose 3 consecutive finals. That was a cruel fate on Thomas Tuchel and his players after what he noted had been 240 minutes of final time, played 0-0 against maybe the best attacking team in Europe, he said. The likelihood is their quadruple pursuit will end in the next 8 days, and Manchester City will do enough in the remaining 2 games to clinch the top spot in the Premier League. But even if that is the case, and even if Real Madrid win the Champions League in Paris, this ought to be remembered as one of the great seasons in Liverpool's illustrious history. The team that ended the 30-year wait for a league title has now ended the shorter but not insignificant wait for an FA Cup at 16 years. It may yet have come at a cost for the battles ahead, with Mohamed Salah having injured his groin early in the contest and Virgil van Dijk being withdrawn with a muscle injury, but few in red would have swapped the red smoke that bathed their exotic end of Wembley for a fully fit squad with which to chase further glory. And there you go, right there. So good luck to Liverpool. Speaking of which, we were talking basketball earlier. Let's take a look at the 2022 NFL draft order for the first and second rounds before the draft lottery determines which team picks number 1 in June. That's right. In the first round, 2022 NBA draft, it'll be the Houston Rockets, Orlando Magic, Detroit Pistons, Oklahoma City Thunder, Indiana Pacers, Portland Trail Blazers, Sacramento Kings, New Orleans Pelicans, San Antonio Spurs, Washington Wizards, New York Knicks, Oklahoma Thunder via the Clippers, Charlotte Hornets, Cleveland Cavaliers, Charlotte Hornets via the New Orleans Pelicans, Atlanta Hawks, Houston Rockets via the Brooklyn Nets, Chicago Bulls, Minnesota Timberwolves, San Antonio Spurs via the Toronto Raptors, Denver Nuggets, Memphis Grizzlies via the Utah Jazz, Brooklyn Nets via the Philadelphia 76ers. The Nets can defer to 2023. Milwaukee Bucks, San Antonio Spurs via the Boston Celtics, Dallas Mavericks, Miami Heat, Golden State Warriors, Memphis Grizzlies, and the Oklahoma City Thunder via the Phoenix Suns. Now, the teams that I made mention earlier, the top 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, top 14 teams, they will be the ones that will get determined by the balls. So the list I read to you, maybe not. Maybe the Pistons will win the first round again. First round draft pick. We will have to wait and see, won't we, darlings? Yes, we will. Okay, let's do one more, and then we'll get to our international stuff. Okay. Let's see. Any media material tonight that we have to deal with? Maybe not. I don't think so. Let's see here. I don't think we got much. No, there is no media report tonight because nothing is going on in the media in the world of sports media to delve in. So, let's we got some boxing before we tap dance further. Okay, and it was a good night, folks. They had another rock and roll fight card of boxing tonight, and here were the results of the card, which was 3 bouts. Kevin Gonzalez defeated Emmanuel Rivera via unanimous decision, 96-64, 97-93, 98-92. Jaron Ennis defeated Custio Clayton via second-round knockout. And the champ, Jermel Charlo, defeated Brian Castano via 10th round technical knockout. And that's your boxing news. Yes, we do carry boxing. And before we vamoot to our international, Jordan Spieth is got the 3rd round lead, or does he? Nope. He's in 2nd place. Sebastian Munoz has the lead in the Byron Nelson AT&T Byron Nelson Classic. Munoz is 21 under. Jordan Spieth is 20 under. Joaquin Niemann is 19 under. And we have a tie for 4th between James Hahn and Justin Thomas at 18 under. Tomorrow, the final round. Yay. Okay, let's go back, do what we do naturally, which is, of course, what we do, even unnaturally. We go for a little sport. We go for a little soccer. And we tell you how things were today in the FA Cup. Chelsea, the FA Cup final, Chelsea and Liverpool tied at 0, but in penalties, Liverpool won 6-5. Scottish Premiership, Celtic over Motherwell, 6-0. Rangers over Midlothian, 3-1. Dundee over Ross County, 2-1. In the Championships, Nottingham Forest over Sheffield, 2-1. And that's too long. Let's get over to Major League Soccer. Orlando over Toronto, 1-0. Colorado over Los Angeles Football, 2-0. Montreal over Charlotte, 2-0. New York City over Columbus, 2-0. Vancouver and San Jose tied at 3. Philadelphia and the other New York team tied at 1. And now we got just one more little bit of biz, and I got to do a happy birthday. So give me about a couple of moments here, because I got to do. Okay, I know we're deep into the runs here, so just give me a little moment where I know we're dabbling and doubling with the time. Well, I kind of like this hair like this, but I think I might just shave the side. Oh. Hey. Hey, how you doing? Okay. Thank you. Oops, something went wrong. There we go. Maybe we'll get it right this time. There. Hey, what do you know? Okay. While we got this moment, I got to do a little looky-loo here. Oh boy. Huh. I ate a piece of cheese. Yes, I ate a piece of cheese. Do we not know why I ate a piece of cheese? Yes, we did. So here we go. Oops, sorry. But it's going to be exciting. Okay. Okay, here we go. To my TikTok friend, Happy Girl, I sing this to you. It's her birthday today, so here we go. A happy birthday to you. A happy birthday to you. A happy birthday, dear happy girl. A happy birthday to you. You look good, darling. You look good. All right, let's rock and roll. We got more soccer here for you. Let's do this emphatically. In France, Ligue 1, Bordeaux and Lorient ended up in a goose egg tie-break. Okay, let's stretch that puppy. Thank you. 0-0 was the final score. Lyon beat Nantes 3-2. Metz beat Angers 1-0. Monaco over Brest 4-2. Paris over Montpellier 4-0. Lille over Nice 3-1. Rennes over Marseille 2-0. Reims over Saint-Étienne 2-1. Strasbourg over Clermont 1-0. Lens over Troyes 3-1. In Das Bundesliga, Arminia Bielefeld over Leipzig, 1-1. Augsburg over Günther Fürth, 2-1. Mönchengladbach over Hoffenheim, 5-1. Bayer Leverkusen over Freiburg, 2-1. Dortmund over Hertha Berlin, 2-1. Mainz over Eintracht Frankfurt, 2-2. Stuttgart over Köln, 2-1. Union Berlin over Bochum, 3-2. Wolfsburg over Bayern Munich, 2-2. Italy, Empoli and Salernitana tied at 1. Spezia over Udinese, 3-2. Torino over Verona, 1-0. Roma over Venezia, 1-1. In the La Liga in Spain, Espanyol and Valencia, 1-1. All right, in Spanish basketball, Briogan over Unicaja, 93-84. Juventud Badalona over Baskonia, 89-81. Real Betis over Bilbao in overtime, 99-98. Real Madrid over Gran Canaria, 91-83. Barcelona over Manresa, 94-80. Tenerife over Morabanc Andorra, 77-75. Basket Zaragoza over Murica, 77-72. Valencia over Obradorio, 89-85. Fuenlabrada over San Pablo Burgos, 83-66. In hockey, let's give you an update. 16th minute of the third period. Edmonton leads Los Angeles 1-0. I look for Edmonton to advance and make the folks up in Canada very happy. In the World Championship of Hockey, Denmark over Kazakhstan 9-1, Sweden over Austria 3-1, Czech Republic over Great Britain 5-1, Switzerland over Italy 5-2, Finland over Latvia 2-1, Germany over Slovakia 2-1. In the Nippon Professional Baseball in Japan, Yakult Swallows over the Hiroshima Carp 5-3, Nippon Ham Fighters over the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks 2-0. Oric Buffaloes over the Chibalati Marines 1-0. Cebu Lions over the Rakuten Golden Eagles 5-4. Hanshin Tigers over the Oklahoma Bay Stars 9-2. Yomiuri Giants over the Trinichi Dragons 7-6. And they have gone to second inning in 2 games. Let's update you on those. Oric Buffaloes, Chibalati Marines, Goose Eggs, Cebu Lions, and the Rakuten Golden Eagles, also Goose Eggs. Do we have any updates in the Major League Baseball? Yes, in the 9th inning, Phillies over the Dodgers, 8-3. South Korea, in the Korean Baseball Organization, Ladi Giants over the Hanwha Eagles, 8-5. Kaiwoom Heroes over the KT Wiz Swang, 3-0. LG Twins over the Kia Tigers, 5-3. Samsung Lions over the Doosan Bears, 4-0. And the SSG Landers over the NC Dinos, 2-1. In cricket, the Kolkata Knight Riders defeated the Sunrisers Hyderabad by 54 runs, 177-123. And in the World Cricket Test Series, it's just early on, and Sri Lanka won the toss and elected to bat. They lead 20-0. So there you go. And folks, I say it and I mean it because it is true. We're done. And just in time. So thanks everybody for joining us. Hopefully we'll be on the air at midnight Sunday. And hopefully you'll join us Sunday. Hopefully we'll be taping 2 podcasts. We'll find out for you. That's right. We're on the air with this same show tomorrow at midnight Eastern, right after the taping of 2 good podcast shows, Last Call Cafe and Wrestle Anime Hut. But for us, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you for tuning in. This is Steve's Sporty Balls. Thank you, Mandy Summers, for the title. I'm Steve the Baxman Baxley, and from all of us here at Steve's Sporty Balls and the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. Thank you for watching. Good night. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions for the L2C Media Network and for L2C Sports. See you tomorrow, everybody. Good night. Midnight Eastern.